What's up out there? We are back with Ancient Relic mode, and this is episode 3.5. So I recorded an episode. No audio came over, so I am re-recording this episode after I've tested everything and make sure it's all working. I don't know what was going on. I made a whole big video for Path of Exile that has no audio now too, so that kind of sucks. I sat here for a while, and I have nothing to show for it. So in the video that I just recorded, I actually put an attempt in on the bandit base and the spider forest. I did not get through either one. I just didn't have the food for it. If I look at here, I have 12 lobsters and 11 crabs. I had like 50 of this one and 38 or 40 of this one, something like that. So I did attempt them. I did get to the boss in both cases, I think, but I just don't have enough. I don't have enough auto eat. I don't have enough food. I had auto eat tier 1, which only healed up to 50. So the chicken coop, Big Mama down here in the chicken coop hits for 51. So I actually, what I was saving up my thieving money for was to buy a second gear slot at 10 million. But I ended up buying that auto eat slot so that I could let it run on the Mama chicken for a little bit. I had a conversation about that and it's all gone. So let me walk you, and then I lost all my notes because I recorded everything and kicked my notes away. I guess I should learn not to do that. So let me try to catch you up with where I am. I have spent the last couple of days getting everything leveled up. After we got done with that dungeon the other night, I got these all leveled up to 20, the combat skills. I've spent getting all my non-combat skills leveled up to what they can be. So the ones that could go to 25 or 40 are at their limit. Summoning's a work in progress because of course it is. Herblore, I think I can do some stuff with Herblore. I can do these bird's nest potions, but I don't have enough potato seeds. I need to go fight some farmers to get that, but I need food to heal. So I just kind of haven't done that. I kind of tinkered around with, because I can steal iron bars, I tinkered around with headless bolts. Like I can't mine iron up yet. That's sitting right here, but I could get them from where I'm thieving right now. I think it's this, either the Golban Chief or the Golban. I don't remember which one. One of these, probably the Golban. Guess I could look real fast. He gives you iron bars as well as iron ore. So either way, I can actually craft that up. I tried doing bolts because I have the fletching for it and I have the everything I can do. I had some gems for it, so I whipped up some topaz bolts. The problem is you can't get a crossbow just yet. The crossbow comes from just past where I'm at in fletching, so I would need to go, I don't know, bronze. Where's bronze? Why am I not seeing it? Why don't I see? There's steel. Oh, I can do bronze. I'm sorry. I can do bronze crossbows, but I can't do them in smithing. I don't have the... I need to be right here at level 15. So the next time I'm able to level up smithing, I would be able to put a crossbow on, which would mean crossbow shield combination. So good damage, good protection and everything for the range side. But I tinkered with that, didn't get anywhere with it. I've turned in a bunch of township tasks, like the casual tasks. I turned a bunch of these in, and I think a few of the easy ones in. I got a few things filled in. So I've got a good start on some things, and that's great, but I'm not quite getting where I wanted. Yes, I have a trader. No, it's useless. So I spent a lot of time trying to get this thing going and just balancing out the town, getting, building the buildings you need to get the stuff in here. Then I get the trader and I can't do anything with it. I totally forgot that you have to have certain levels and certain things to get stuff out of it. So I can't even get anything out of this. I can get rune crafting scroll XP scrolls and crafting XP scrolls. So totally useless stuff. I'm sure if I level up some other things, I'll be able to get something, but totally disappointed in this one because I can't get any of the food. That was the whole point of this, was to get food out of it. So that kind of sucks. And farming, I'm out of seeds, so I can't really do anything there. I don't remember if there was anything else that was any useful. Crafting, I just bought 1,000 of this leather and leveled up. Leveling crafting up for a while is pretty simple. It's cheap and easy to do. Now, once you get further, you can go dragon hide and stuff like that, but that gets kind of expensive. Let's see here. I haven't really been able to do a whole lot else. The big push for me was thieving. And I got two huge things. Now, in astrology, I was running astrology the other day. I think I had this one in the last video, this mastery pool XP cap. And this one I got plus 50% astrology mastery XP. So that's going to make this go a lot quicker. I've got this up to 75 mastery level, and I got some attack skill XP and accuracy in here with a little bit of hidden attack level. So every little bit helps. I was going to run this for a little bit more before I hit dungeons, but then I got a wild hair to just go into thieving hardcore. So I got man up to 81, level 81 mastery of this. He was at, I don't know, a 94% accurate or 94% success rate or something like that. My thought was to get him up far enough to where I could start getting other people further. But then I got this plus 150 stealth while thieving. That was huge because now all of these are, the Marauder was just shy. He was like 98 or 99% or something like that. He was just enough to where if I got a little bit of mastery into him, he'd have been 100%. So I did that, and all of these are at 100%. So I've thieved up the Golden Mask. I've got the Thiever's Cape, the Jeweled Necklace, which I think I had, the Fine Coin Purse, and the Sneakers. So I've got a ton of stuff, and I guess I need to go back and put this thing back on. So if we get into the Signet Ring parts, we can get that with the Gold Topaz Ring. But yeah, I've got all this stuff equipped. I've been thieving. So we now have the two tiers of auto eat. I upgraded the boat. There was the part here that I could get the boat upgrade done. I can't do that now. I've upgraded all these tools to Mithril for the archaeology site. I've bought whatever upgrades I could in here, and that's kind of where we're at. I'm not going to buy this multi-tree right now. I don't think I need it at this point. I mean, I could. I've got the 1,000,000 gold, but I want this extra equipment set. In the video that you didn't get to see, I had the 5,000,000 gold, and I did not buy the auto eat tier until after I did those dungeons. I might have been able to pull those dungeons off with that auto eat. I just don't have enough food for it. I don't think. So, and some of those hit for more than my auto eat is sitting at now. So anyway, I don't think I was going to make it anyway. But I did attempt those two dungeons. I did not get through them. But I did get the tier 2 auto eat so that I can actually go and do kill the mama chicken a little bit. And if I get the right place, that's to get these food boxes and try to get up enough food so that I could attempt some of these other dungeons. So one thing I was thinking about doing was going and fighting a bunch of plants and getting, a bunch of plants, potatoes gathered up, thousands of potatoes. Like that's what you have to do in hardcore combat, only just sit and park on plants for a long time. I thought about doing that, but then I thought, I don't really want to waste that time. I could do that on thieving. And then with the auto eat, because Mama Chicken, she hits for like 51 and my previous auto eat was 50. So now that I can actually last through that, I can fight her and just use the food that I've got to keep passing it forward. So I might do that tomorrow, let it go. What I want to do is get that second gear slot. I really want the second gear slot so I can have like a non-combat setup and then a combat setup. That way I don't have to keep swapping out. It's hard enough to swap out between melee, ranged, and magic, but now I got to swap out between non-combat stuff or have two different combat setups. I don't know. However I want to do that, I want to get that ability. So that's what I'm saving up this money for. The other thing I'm trying to do is hit these checkpoints. Like I've already hit the 10%, which gives more stealth for thieving and a little bit of XP on this, which I don't need at this point, but 25%, which will hit very soon. This decreases the interval and increases the mastery. The one that I really want to get next is 50%, which is 100% gold from thieving. So I would like to get that and then get to where I could maybe get some of these other ones teed up on the mastery, spend a little bit more mastery and get like maybe the chef, get him built up, chef and assistant cook, because those will give me food. That would, I'm probably covered for it with I don't know what their thieving is anyway, their perception. But right now I've got this thing, which gives me 150 stealth. And then I've got this thing, which gives me 20. And we've got this checkpoint, which gives 30. Like I might have enough. I don't even need to worry about pulling their mastery up, but I would like to get their mastery pulled up to where I don't have to worry about it. Now I have to get through dungeons first, but this actually looks promising. If I have enough food, I think in the next video, we'll be able to take the bandit base and the spider forest and maybe even the hall of wizards. I'm going to try to bank up a lot of food, and then we can just take maybe all 3 of these, because this one is going to be a melee dungeon because the end boss is ranged. This one will be a ranged dungeon because the end boss is magic, and this will be magic because the end boss is melee. So that I'm assuming the gear that I've got would work. And that also gives me the opportunity to try to take on some of these other things. Like I could go into the wizard tower. That's a little tough for what I've got right now, but I could potentially get a little better gear out of him. Maybe. I don't remember if this blue stuff was any good or not. Some of this starts giving you damage reduction. So I wanted to try to get some of that. I could try to get like the Black Knight and go in here. If I could get silver bars somewhere, I could do some upgrades for melee, but those are hard to come by. I don't know. I did go through and adjust this Slayer task so I can pull a few more things in. That way it doesn't sit and spin for so long. I thought this stuff was reasonably safe with the little amount of health that I have. And I did configure the auto sell to just start getting rid of some of the crap. I can't do anything with raw food right now. So I'm basically, any raw food I get or any of these stuff that might drop, the bronze stuff or whatever, I've been just trying to sell that off. I need to remember to disable that or uncheck some of those later when we need it. But that is where we are right now. So you missed the dungeon attempts. Really, you didn't miss anything. And I can't reattempt them because I don't have enough food. Although I probably could, I suppose. But I'm going to let this sit. I'm going to get my other slot opened up and just do an update. I don't know, for what it's worth. I'll do some more Mama Chicken probably tomorrow. And then don't know when the next video's out because I might do one tomorrow, but Friday's Path of Exile, the new league starts. And then Saturday, either a video or a stream on Saturday. I'm not sure, but that will do it for this one. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.